Good morning. Welcome to Crochet with Nonna Rosanna. I'm Rosanna. Today is October 20th, Friday morning, just after 6:30. Happy birthday, Mom. It's her birthday today, and we're hopefully going out for dinner tomorrow night. Um, we have an early appointment at the doctor's, so I thought I'd better get this out. Still in my pajamas, threw some lipstick on. I thought, get this done. That way I can concentrate on Mom a little bit better. So let's start. So today is Mom's birthday. Happy 81st birthday. She's 19 years older than me, and cutest story ever. When she got married, she went to the doctors 2 months later and said, "Why aren't I pregnant?" Unbelievable. A few months later, it happened. So she was a young bride, new to Canada, and just wanting to start her family right away. So that's Mama. My mother-in-law is still in the hospital. She's getting a little better. I'm not sure if I said it in the last one. She had a bad fall in the middle of the night. She's not supposed to get up by herself, but she went to the washroom and slipped or something, hit her head. So they had to do a CAT scan. Everything's good. It's just all down this side. She's bruised from here to here because she's on blood thinners. But she's fine. We're okay. But things are progressing nicely now, and hopefully she'll be able to get into the seniors' home soon. We're hoping. My poor husband goes every morning before work, and we usually bring her some kind of dinner at night. So it's been over 60 days, over 2 months, and it's exhausting. We're tired. My poor husband needs a break like you wouldn't believe, but he's an only child. Excuse me. And that's what happens when you're an only child. Other than that, there's nothing new this week. I did my regular house cleaning, shopping, uh, I went out to lunch and with Mom before one of her chemo sessions, and that's it. I made two purchases. I believe last week or the week before was Amazon Prime special orders. So went on Amazon and there were a couple sales. So I have been thinking about trying Tunisian crochet. Never done it before, but I think the very first project I did actually was a Tunisian, didn't even know it. But I got some just inexpensive hooks. So these are the Tunisian hooks that I got. And they range from a 2.5, I'll hold that up there, all the way up to, where's the fattest one? There we go. To an 8 millimeter. And from what I understand and what people have said, that you need to go up a few hook sizes when you're Tunisian. So I got these. Not only these, I haven't even taken the elastic off. These are bamboo hooks. They're fairly smooth. You know, once my oils from my skin get on them, they'll be much better, but they're quite long. I took one out. And so I'll be able to make a blanket if I choose to make a blanket with Tunisian. But I thought, you know what? Not sure if I'm going to enjoy it. So we'll start off with something inexpensive and hopefully they work. But these seem they're just your aluminum hooks and they feel quite nice. I don't feel any burrs or anything like that. And they're a combination, I think, between inline and the regular hooks, but they seem to be okay, smooth wise, and I'm looking forward to trying something. Not sure what I'm going to do. Probably start off with some washcloths just to get used to the process. And I also purchased this. I'll put a picture in here. It is a puzzle easel. But I've been looking for an easel to do my paint by numbers and my diamond painting so I don't have to hunch over so much so it holds it up. This has about a 12-inch rise, and then it also has a lower, like a 4-inch rise. So I love it. The top is covered in like a velvet. So I guess the puzzle pieces don't work. So it's big enough for a 1,000-piece puzzle, but it works out perfectly for my crafts that I'm doing. So it holds the papers really nice, and even the diamond paintings don't slide. off it. It's a little big and cumbersome, but it can slide right under the couch in the living room here, so no one will know. You know, when it's time for me to have a dinner party on my dining room table, I use this as my little office here. It'll be perfect just to put away, and then I can put my items on top and slide them under the couch. So those were my purchases. So let's get on with the WIPs. I finished a diamond painting. I'll show that in a moment. And I've been working on two different cross stitches. My first one is the skull. I'll just hang this thread over the back. So I've completed the skull from here to here. So that's all the blue. I'm working, and I've done the black and a little bit of the flower. I'm working on the flower here. And I just get bored with black. And I think when it gets dark, I switch to the red. The color's not coming out the greatest, but that's what I've done so far on that diamond painting, on this cross stitch. And it is an 18 gauge, very, very tiny. So I tend to do this after usually around 11 o'clock for about half an hour because I do my house cleaning in the morning. I have a little routine in the morning. I pick a different room and clean it. And that way I'm not overwhelmed with having to clean the house all in one day. I pick a room at a time. And my second one, I'm so excited about this one. I'm very pleased how this one's coming along. So that's it there. So basically, except for a few little stitches, I've finished the top 3 rows, but there's so many color changes, but I'm really pleased. I got, not bored, but yeah, I wasn't making much progress, so I thought I came down here and I did a lot of the house because it was a big quantity of the same color. So that's my cross stitch that I'm doing. And I hope to get this done. It's already the 20th, and you'll be seeing this on the Saturday, the 21st. So I hope to get this done. If not, next year. It's not a problem. Like I said, I finished a diamond painting and then on to the yarny projects. My first one is my little knitted hat I'm doing with fingering weight. And I'm working on the 3rd color now. So I've done quite a bit on this hat. There we go. And hopefully you can see the sparkle. I'm really liking it. And it's a 2 by 2 rib, and then just straight knitting in the round. So I'm working on this beautiful purple now. Colors are turning out pretty good today. I think it's because it's dark outside and I'm just using the overhead chandelier, and I've got a tiny ring light here. So those are the colors in the hat. So I'll be taking this to the hospital with me because it's something small and easy I can work on. And this is for Paige, of course. And then I'll be doing one for my mom and her mom because I've got lots of yarn left. And what else is there? I have got my C2C blanket. I love this blanket so, so much. It's just the yarn that's making it look great. So I picked this up. I do a little bit every night. I was at the widest part, so one row would take me quite a long time. But I'll show you where I was last time. I was here last time, which is it was around the exact halfway point. I'm on my second skein of yarn. So that's the colors there. So I'm now on the decrease. So I am hoping that that's one side of the decrease. And then the other side's a little shorter because I'm making it a rectangle. Nope, the other side's a little longer. I got more done than I thought. No, there we go. There's the other side. So I'm going to say I'm just over half, and hopefully I can get this done. Next week I'll be working on my book cover inspiration blanket. So I just love the way the colors are turning out. I will move this, but hopefully I'll get it done. So that's one of my WIPs that I'm working on. The other one is the Shrug from Cinnamon Stitches, and I've turned it into a sweater. So Paige and Amanda were over here on Tuesday night. We had a great dinner. She brought food in, which was nice. Excuse me, my mouth is dry. Just need a sip of coffee. So I got all my measurements, and she wanted it roomy. She doesn't like anything clinging to her except her jeans. 7-year-olds, you know. So that's the sweater part. I got that all done yesterday, and I just did a 4 rows of single crochet to end it off. And the bell sleeve is just spectacular. I love the bell sleeve, and she does too, and that's why I knew she'd like this sweater. So I've just got the other bell to do, and then stitch in here. I wasn't paying attention, so I didn't even turn the video on again yesterday. So all I did was I added an extra 2 chains here to join it in the round, so it would have 2 double crochets not touching. If you just started it and joined it, it'd be 2 double crochets. So got to sew up some holes. I wasn't sure how close I had to do it, so I didn't sew this all day. I've got lots and lots of extra yarn to finish sewing in the sleeves. So I'm really pleased with this, and it'll be done this weekend for sure. So it's a little bit brighter. There we go. Those are the colors there. But she was very thrilled to see that. And she saw me working on some projects. And, oh, who are those for? Every time I do something for someone else, I said, but I'm working on your sweater. Every time I do something for somebody else, she wants the same thing. But I had 2 commissions this week, and got them done, so that was wonderful. So those are the WIPs that I'm working on right now. And I've got a diamond painting, but haven't barely started. I've got an inch of one color done, so not worth showing. So on to my finished items. The first one was, excuse me, if you saw my one-day savings, you would have seen me start this, but I got a diamond painting done, and it is spectacular. I love the way it turned out, all the sparkles. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to cut it in the round. I may put it on like the bottom of a tray, and then I'm going to cut this and then, display it on a tray, because I don't want to put it in a frame, because it's got some of the larger diamonds here that stick out. If you can see, it's more like a 3D effect. So that was my first finished object for the week. Very pleased with that. And then my second one is right here. I did 3 little pumpkins. I have a girlfriend, and she's got 3 grandsons, and here they are here. The twins are 2 years old, and the baby, I'm not sure how old the baby is, but we went out to lunch, that's right, last week. And she asked if I could make her some pumpkins, because she was very disappointed that her mom didn't have any decorations or anything out for Halloween. So that's what I did there. And speaking of Halloween, I got my front entrance table already. So there's a little picture of my front entrance table for Halloween. Those are my decorations. I've got some pumpkins outside, and a couple hanging witches from where the flowers normally hang. So I'm ready for Halloween. And I just want to apologize to Neva. With everything that's been going on, I was going to do her 100 days of Halloween, and just couldn't fit it in with mom's schedule, my schedule. And so sorry, Neva. I will join in next year if everything is fine. But I love Halloween. I love seeing the kids, and I always hand out little books and pencils and chocolate bar and chips for each of the little ones when they come around. So I'm very excited about Halloween this year. And so those are the 3 pumpkins that I made. So they took me a few days, 3 days maybe. I worked on them very, very simple. I have no pattern for them. Basically what I do is a ribbing, So I do chain. I think I chained for the larger ones. I think I chained 35 or 45 and then worked in the back loops except for the first and last stitch. I worked through both loops and then just join them and stuff them. And it's very easy. It's like making a hat. You know, if you want to make pumpkin hats, you just do one side and that's it. So I did that. Very simple to do at the hospital. So that's what got done there. And then another girlfriend called me, and her little grandson is really into Humpty Dumpty. And so I made a Humpty Dumpty. And there he is. He turned out really cute. I'm not the greatest at faces, but as long as it's smiling, and since he's very young, I just used some yarn to make the eyes and the mouth. And this pattern is from, I'm just going to check it, littlemuggles.com. So I will link that below. Very simple pattern, and very pleased with it. I love the top hat. So what I did is I just rolled it up a little bit and picked up the stitches to sew underneath, so this would roll up a bit. So that is another finished item. So two finished items that I didn't expect to have this week, and I'm very happy that I got them done. So that's it for my finished items. Today's short and sweet, like I said. I have to get ready. We're going earlier to the hospital today, so just waiting for my husband to get up, let him get off to work, and I'll get ready and head over to my mom's, and then we'll head to the hospital. We'll be spending most of the day there, and I'm hoping that my husband can get in touch with her husband because they share the cell phone, so we can't text. So we're planning on going over tonight with a cake, but I don't know if my stepdad's got a cake for her or what's going on. So hopefully, while we're at the hospital, my husband can get in touch with him and we'll figure out what's going on for tonight for her birthday, you know, after spending the whole day at the hospital. I know she's going to be tired, but I can't let this birthday go by without celebrating on the day of her birth. So, and then tomorrow we're heading out, depending on how my mom feels, to a very nice restaurant in Mississauga, which is the next city over. And it's called Le Castile, the castle, and it's just a beautiful environment. It's my mom's favorite, my favorite restaurant. It's a steakhouse, and I always get steak Neptune which is a fillet with crab meat over top of it and some hollandaise sauce. Is just delicious, and the portions are huge, so I always get enough to take home. So my Sunday dinner will be leftovers, and my husband can't finish what he gets either. So that's what we're doing this weekend. Sunday, my husband will be watching football. We need to do a little bit of cleanup in the backyard. We've got most of the paintings and hanging items off the fence, so we'll have to cover some of the bushes, but I'm thinking I'm going to wait a little bit longer. And that's about it. So I hope you have a wonderful WIP weekend. Get your WIPs done if you can. If not, just enjoy the process. I love the process. But once you get close to the end, I can't wait to get it done to start another project. So that's my mentality. I love doing it, but once it gets close to the end, I just want to finish it, and get on with another project. So have a wonderful weekend, a great week, upcoming week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.